Hello and welcome everyone, I am Lainey, and for the next 7 days, we will be focusing on progressing our build, more specifically part 1 of the tower and horde base. It will be a massive undertaking, but I think we will be able to see significant progress in a week. This is the current state of the place prior to day 1. As you can see, there are lots of work to do, so let's get started. Day 27. And officially, day 1 of our 7 days to build. I am so excited. And I'm here at our mine that looks honestly not too bad. It's probably one of the best mines I've done in a while because it's very straight. Usually I just dig a pit underground or I dig a pit above ground like you've seen other mines that I've had. Definitely our desert mine falls into that category, but not this one. No. This one is meant to be a tunnel. It's meant to be a path of some sorts that will lead, well, eventually somewhere. Who knows? But I did hear from somebody, and it was wisely pointed out to me that this being 4 wide is a bit of a problem. The issue will be that 4 wide will be uneven if I add a door. If you guys don't know, the doors for the trucks, the big garage doors, as well as the electrical ones that open, they're 3 wide. So, being 4 wide, you can see how there would only be a gap on one side, and that will trigger me. Today, in fact, the plan is to spend day 1 and 2, at the very least, just full on gathering resources and to expand our crafting capabilities. Here you will notice that I have made 2 new cement mixers, 3 more forges, right? I know that this is going to put us at something like 7 forges, which is a bit nutty, but I feel it's necessary. Now that I think about it though, how in the world am I going to place these? Maybe like just here? I don't know. I don't like where they are right now, but they're going to be here for the time being. This is not going to be our official area anyway, so let's just leave it for now. It doesn't matter. I'm going to use these just for stone. These here are making sand because we have absolutely no sand. They're like 1700, that's absolutely nothing. But you will notice that we do have a nice backup of cement. This is not too bad, as well as a decent amount of concrete mix. This is going to go in a second. So what what my goal is to hopefully have this whole box full of concrete mix and have at least 1,000 more rebar frames. I honestly don't know how many it's going to take, but I am assuming it's going to take a lot. I am very excited about this. I think the production is going to increase tremendously. I think we'll definitely have to make a trip to the desert at some point. We'll probably do that tomorrow. Tomorrow, I do also need to go visit all the traders, so we'll be out of the house tomorrow. But for today, it's just going to be about the digging. So I will see you guys in the morning with hopefully something more exciting than just the sweet sound of an auger. Alright, brand new day. Here we are, day 2. And all of these have turned off for the most part. They've been working hard and guys, so have we. Look at all this stone. I don't even know how much it is. I can't even count it. It's so disgusting. I spent all day and all night farming. I did not stop. I just watched the video and pushed through, and here we are. We have a little bit of iron. I don't even want to show you right now what the mine looks like because I want it to be like a surprise at the end of how much we've pushed that. But I'm gonna need to bring my mini bike down there very soon because it takes a really long time to get from this end to wherever it is right now. It is insane. I will note though that making a mine straight is a lot harder than just digging a hole. So, for time purposes, we're gonna go mine somewhere else today. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the desert and we're gonna mine on our little pit out there. Mainly because it's gonna give us sand, so that's a plus. But it is also gonna give us some things to make gas because we're completely almost out. We have 640 here. I'm sure we have a smidgen, but not a lot. We're basically completely out. We got some mushrooms, finally. This is all going to be turned into some delicious veggie stew. We're going to do that today, as well as we're going to go to all the traders. Yes, guys, I have not given up hope. I know it's unlikely. Let's make sure we don't kill the ones that are not finished yet. But I know it's not very likely, but I want this to work so badly. So we're going to go everywhere and we're going to hope that we're able to find this nail gun. If you remember from last episode, we went on a hunt for nail gun that was unsuccessful, let's just say. And I don't plan that to be the case today. I hope not, at least. The traders are going to reset this stash today, so I'm going to go just check it out, you know? It doesn't hurt at all to give it a little go. And if it works... Oh, no, we're full. It's fine. If it works, it works. And if it doesn't, well, you know, we at least tried. That would have been awful.
So, what are you buying today?
Hello, Jennifer. We're not buying. We're selling. Okay, she won't buy any of these. I guess she's tired of my shovels and my wrenches. But we have 10,000 here, plus we have, I think, 13,000 or something on the bike. So we're looking pretty good. And now it's time to find out if we got... What? Oh, my, no way. And he also has a gyro... Okay. Hang on.
Tell your friends.
Hang on. Yes, the chassis is the one I needed. Perfect. Now I don't have to put points into the vehicle. Oh, that is so beautiful. That is so yeah, we're buying it, of course. And it's the recipe. So I don't even have to spend the ridiculous amount. I could just make it myself. And she also has the gyrocopter chassis schematic. I mean, I obviously don't have it or it would not be readable. It's amazing. I'm going to just check really quickly and type here and hope for the best, you know? Yeah, maybe I missed it. Nope. Okay, never mind. We don't think about it. It didn't happen. I'm going to grab the glue and we're going to get out of here.
Take care of you.
Thank you.
Tell your friends.
Thank you indeed. Let's go ahead and learn them. I do wonder, right? Let's take a look. Oh, I still have to get the accessories. But, you know, this is not that far off. This is not that far off at all. Accessories? I can do this. I can do this. We need to find them. But it's possible. So I'm pleased. Oh yeah, fun anecdote. We're out of gas. So I'm stopping everywhere and looting as many cars as I can. We had that 600 and that was it. I looked. There's just no more. So whatever we get here is gonna have to be mostly oil shell. Hello, Joel. Let's see. I don't think he has anything that is super special. I could buy some ammo. Thank you so much. We're heading out. We're heading out. On to the next.
Well,
hello, Bob.
how are you, friend?
Well, let's see. It's here. It's finally here. I have never been so happy. Let's buy it. Let's buy it as quickly as possible. He has a 4x4 for 42,000, but I mean, why? We can already make it, so that's gonna work out just fine. Oh, I didn't even use my little... Oh, I didn't even use my pistol on him. I don't even care. It was that important to me. Our last trader.
Like dysentery.
I don't know if you guys see what I see. But oh my, no way. Okay, I can't believe it. I knew I had to check the stock on day 28, but I was hoping this was gonna be me checking for a nail gun. Not for this. I don't even care if I get the nail gun now. Okay, to be fair, it would be really great if I get the nail gun, but that's just... I don't even have enough money to buy anything else. That was the last thing I could afford. If I see a nail gun now, I'm almost a little bit sad. Well, I would just have to make the money. It's not a big deal. Okay. No. Obviously, we're out. But I can buy a little bit more corn. Sure, let's take that. And whatever glue I can actually buy. How much do I have? 400? Oh, let's say 20 glue. Nope, not even. 15 glue. 14. There we go. Spent it all. Spent it all, and it was well worth it. Oh, wow, that is insane. I mean, okay, just in case you missed it, I will point out how crazy these traders, let's close that, have been. We got a rocket launcher schematic. This is the greatest thing that I've found in a very long time. This is it. This is what I needed to make our Horde Nights excellent. And now we have it. We have Wasteland's Treasure Volume 6, Bandages, I guess this is just gonna get us to find more cloth and loot. It's average. Spear Hunter, do 10% more damage with spears. Just a flat out 10% more damage. And we got, oh, I thought this was the recipe. No, we just bought the accessories. Okay, that's why we're out of, okay, that makes more sense. That's why we're out of dukes. I mean, this is still incredible because if you look over here, the only thing we couldn't make was the accessories. So now that we have the accessories already made, I didn't even notice. I swear I thought it was the recipe. I swear I thought it was the recipe, and now I understand why we're completely out of dukes. Yeah, I don't know how much that cost, but whatever it cost, it was worth it, right? So we bought the accessories themselves, which is actually really, really good and reasonable. The accessories are a lot cheaper than the chassis. If you ever know, the accessories suck versus compared to the chassis. And all we have to make is 3 wheels. We're going to have a gyrocopter and a 4x4 on the same day. I'm not going to make it during the 7-day period, okay? We have a lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff. And I'm already deviating a little bit slightly. You know, I did say it was 7 days to build and we came to all the traders. But the reason we came to the traders was a good reason, all right? We came here specifically to get a nail gun. And, I mean, we came out with a whole lot more. This is going to revolutionize our life. I actually can't even think straight right now. I forgot what I was doing. Yeah, I remember now. We're going to the mine here. I'm going to use the rest of the gas. And I'm going to try to get oil shell. I think that's my primary goal. I know there's other resources here. Maybe we'll get a little bit of that, but I'm going to try to get as much oil shell as I can. And if there's not enough here, we're going to have to go somewhere else. Oh, hey, zombie. Let's clear him out first. I don't want to be out here at night. I don't want to risk dying or anything weird going on. But I definitely need some gas. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to continue. Oof, I almost fell. I'm going to leave all this in the vehicle in case something terrible happens. I mean, if something happens to me, I guess the day's over no matter what, but look at this. Have you ever seen anything so beautiful as gyrocopter parts? Because I have not. Okay, back home, we have made a ton of gas. We still have a little bit of gunpowder making from last time, and this is an insane amount of gas. I don't think it's going to hold out. Obviously, we're going to have to keep emptying it, but I've turned all of it into gas. We have a couple stacks of oil shell, I think 2 or 3. That was absolutely amazing. We went until our gas was completely out. And now we're back up to 960, so not too bad. I've been emptying the cement out of these, as well as I'm going to grab the rebar frames tomorrow. We're going to focus on rebar laying, I suppose, is what's going to happen. We're just going to lay it all down, and then hopefully we can upgrade it later. And my only concern is it will fall if we don't upgrade as we go, so I will have to think about this. The sides won't fall, so that's probably what we'll work on. And then if we're going to work on the roof, then we'll have to obviously start, building it. But everything's good. We're making a lot of iron here, and I'm going to make some forged steel. I probably should make more rebar, but, we have these, and then we have everything we have over here, so it's not too bad. For the rest of the day, you see it's still early-ish. I'm going to go and farm some wood. This is not too bad, but we're going to have to keep burning, and I don't want to run out. I mean, I guess this is acceptable. But look, I have nothing else to do until I get enough gas to keep mining, so it is what it is. I'm going to grab some of these, and let's grab all of this, and let's put more to make, all right? So we have these here that are making more cement, hopefully. Another 1,500. This one I just placed, so that one is working as intended. We'll grab that, and we'll grab all of it. I'm going to run out of space. These should also be making some stuff. Okay. These are going a lot slower because they don't have any add-ons. I think I might have another anvil out there somewhere. So I'll probably place that. But for now, it is what it is. This is good, though. Let's grab that. And this is already making some of that. Let's leave it. Oh, this is going to be... They finished all of their crushed sand, so that's good. How much? 10,000? No. Come on. Let's make 2,500 on this one. Just make 2,500 on each and then see what we're working with after that. It's still going to take basically all day, but look, we're looking really good. I think sooner or later, we are going to be in good shape. And how much can we sell? We can make so much. Okay, another 3,000 here. I don't know what we have. I think we just have a lot of material. Another 3,000 here. I want to keep it kind of even if I can. That's why I'm doing this. I guess I could have taken count of how much I had and done it properly, but you know me. Now, about the rocket launcher, I do want to make one, but we're going to wait, just the same as the vehicles. Just, I have so much stuff to do during the 7-day period that I don't think it's going to be wise, I suppose, to make a rocket launcher, although I really want it for the next Fortnite, so hopefully the Fortnite will be late. I do have the rocket launcher parts, I am sure of it. And I also want to put points so I can make a level 5. This is the highest that you can make yourself, so that's going to be the best one I'll be able to make, which I'm pretty happy about. We'll need forged steel, but that's pretty okay. I think I have everything I need for this. Basically, the rocket launcher is happening. And the reason why it might not happen for this Fortnite is, you will notice here, and this is one of the reasons why I'm making a ton of gas, we need a lot for the rocket frag. But you will note that I waited long enough, and now we have enough gas to get down there. So I'm going to get down there, I'm going to continue to mine, and I will see you guys for day 3, where the building will begin. No. Yes. Okay, we're fine. I got a little bit worried. Everything's still running. So it's a brand new morning, and we are on day 3. And everything's still going. We have everything mixing. It's going to take, 100 years, but eventually it'll get done. And what I want to do is actually, let's pick up some of this. I didn't want to bring a lot of it because I don't want to be tempted, but I want to lay down all the blocks today. And in fact, let's see if we can make more glass. We cannot. We're missing... What am I missing here? Oh, just sand. All right, that's not a big deal. We could actually do that right now. But most importantly, we're going to have some forged steel, which we're going to use probably today or tomorrow. Who knows? So the point of today is to actually lay down the blocks. So we're going to start with the base. And then we're going to keep going over here and finish off this side. We're going to use all of the windows that we have available to us, which are these here. And then we'll definitely make more because we're going to need to. It's going to be a nice day today. We're finally breaking ground on everything that needs to be done. I am pleased. Currently, there's no way to get up here. So we have to do like this little contraption is what I've been doing lately to get into the Fortnite. So there we go. Boom. And we jump in here. Perfect. And you can see we started. It's just not done. It's not even in a good state. All right, now that we're down here, I considered a lot of things. I considered leaving this space open. I considered many options, but I think at the end of the day, it's just not necessary. And while I could make this the bottom floor, like the base, it's not going to be fully supported unless it has foundations all the way down to some sort of base here. I also consider going all the way to bedrock on some of the pillars, and that might still be a position that I'll do eventually, but I don't think it's necessary at the moment. We could do that from underneath the staircase right there, so not a big deal. For now, I'm just going to fill this thing up. You can see I started placing a couple of blocks, and this is just to make this fully solid. It is going to cost a lot, I realize, yes, it hurts me to think about, but it's going to be more secure, right? I don't have to really worry about the zombies breaking through here at all. And it is also going to support the tower, which is going to be really tall, and I need it to be as strong as possible. I do believe that this is the best alternative. That other than going all the way to bedrock, which I'm not going to do again. I think I did it right here, and I did it over there, and I did it on that side, as well as maybe on one of the other sides. I didn't go too far with it. But ideally, I would like to go down to bedrock somewhere here as well and somewhere there. But I don't think I need to. I think just having a flat foundation is going to be everything we require. And to have a fully flat foundation on 3 high, we're going to have it be solid. So let's get started. There is a lot to use concrete mix for. Unfortunately, I thought I just bring in this for, just in case I needed to reinforce something. And now I realize that I need to reinforce this whole thing. So I'm going to have to use a large amount of our concrete mix. But if this gets done, it's just going to be so lame because it's the stuff that you won't see. But it is the stuff that matters, right? So let me clean it up. We need to do a little bit of gardening here first. And then we'll place all the blocks, cement them, and see what this thing looks like. All right, it's finally done. It's cemented. It's been drying for a bit, so we're doing all right. I also started thinking about what to do on the sides here. And I guess I've decided, since, this is going to be technically a side, I would like to have a little bit of, just a little bit of light in there. So we're going to add a couple of windows here. And we'll add it, I don't know if we need to add it as high as that other one. I think it's probably good right there, since this seems to be the floor level that we're going for. At least as far as I can tell, that's exactly where we're going. So I think it'll probably be okay to do this right now. I've also thought about adding like different textures to the walls. So that means adding different block types to make them, go in or out or whatever. Guys, eventually we might do that, but I just think for today, or for the purposes of this 7-day period, it's just better to just get it done. I will flatten this out over here at the top. I also probably want to go up 2 more on this glass, which I think we had discussed previously. And I think it will look better if it's just the glass is just a little bit taller. It might look a little bit more majestic. I like it. All right, so I think for the rest of the night, or for the rest of the day, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going here. We might as well do this, because this is like the easiest thing to actually design. I don't have to do any designing. I just have to keep adding blocks, which isn't necessarily complicated. So I'm going to keep doing this. I will add all of these blocks. I'm running out already. I have used so much of the concrete mix. So sad. It's not even for the top side. You can't even see what happened down there. But I mean, a strong foundation is a good thing. So I'm not really complaining about that. On the other side, I will have to do all the cementing like I did over here. So it'll probably take me all night if I had to guess. I hope I don't die. I hope nothing attacks me, because I don't have any defenses. I might bring my turret to help me out a bit, just in case. Because things might get slightly dicey. But yeah, this is going to be the entrance. So I'm going to probably want to cement this fully. I considered putting the glass here, because it would look kind of cool. But I think the top needs to be pretty strong too, because sometimes they'll start slapping there as they come in if they're kind of stuck. So I don't really want to have any issues with that. And over here, we're going to add this. There is glass currently downstairs. So I'm going to hope that that stays looking good. And I will start adding some of these triangles here to the sides. This is going to look different at the very least. Or at least it's going to look... Oops. That's going to be real fun to upgrade all of this later. I'll figure it out. Okay, so this is what it would look like on the inside so far. I've gone ahead and extended this glass up. So these two will have to be removed, and these two will have to be removed, and we'll have to add a couple more blocks of glass. I just think it looks a little bit more majestic. I don't know what you guys think. Just let me know. But over here, I also plan to remove some of these blocks. I kind of placed them wrong. I have no idea why they're there. But I plan to do this on that side. So it looks a little bit sharper, a little bit better, a little bit thinner too, so we can walk through it fairly easily. Over here, I've added a door. And my initial thought process was to add one of those plates and, bring it in right here. It is about 3.5 to 4 blocks apart from the other one. So the chances that the zombie will jump from there to here are very, very unlikely. And also there'll be a door and, they kind of fall through those things. So it's not a big deal. But I could also enclose the thing, so it's not an issue at all. So that's probably the plan right there. And then I was thinking you could come in through here, and I might have to move this down 1, just so I am actually able to walk. I'll probably put a plate here so I don't kind of get electrocuted. And then I will have a little bit of a hallway over here and a door somewhere there so I can go and repair all the things. Because eventually there's going to be not only a bunch of electrical fence posts, this is just a pathetic amount. There's going to be so many here, but there's also going to be some hanging from the top so that it electrocutes both ways, if that makes sense. And also some dart traps. There's going to have to be dart traps here. So over here, we're doing this. We're adding a half block all the way over here, all the way to the top, just to give it a bit of support. Over here, there's going to be the door, so, nothing can actually go there. And if we move down a couple, because I do want to have 2 blocks open there, I will have a door here as well to go in. And then on the inside here, I have a couple of options, right? Because I do want to have the first couple layers be all dart traps and electrical fence posts, and then maybe a couple layers for me to walk. But then the rest, I really don't need. I really don't need anything there. So I'm going to want to have another wall here. So let's go ahead and actually just place it down just to be sure, because I want to have as much support as I have to for the top floors. So these two are not going to be occupied. Then there's going to be a walking path. Then they can be a wall here. I think that's probably probably where we want to place it. That, or I give myself a too wide walking area, which is also going to probably be better. But you will notice that if I do that, now that's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks where there's no support. That is scary. That is dangerous. That's why this area has to be a little bit claustrophobic, even though I might not want it to. So yeah, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go 3 wide. And no, it's gonna be even further away because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's too much. It's too much. No, we're gonna have to do it right here. So this is gonna be the wall, and this is just gonna separate the actual electrical components and where I'm walking, and it's gonna separate the rest of the building here. Whatever is going on over here. I'll be honest, I have no idea what I'm gonna put there. There's gonna be a lot more walls, I'll tell you that. So we're gonna go all the way over here. You can tell this is already leaving a little bit of a short gap there. But the only reason why that's happening is because this is not finished yet. So if we do the triangle over here, like we're meant to, right? That will be that. And that will still give us a gap here to walk. I'm not too concerned about that. And then we'll do the other triangle facing the other way. Eventually. There we go. And we'll have the same gap that we did at the other area. I'll just have to remove these. That is not a big deal at all. Oh, nighttime. Where has my day gone? Where has it gone? And I will do this. I think we have 1, 2, 1, 2. And we can even have a door there if we wanted to. Just to give it, you know, something else. So we'll put a door right there. Oh, I'm out of blocks. How convenient. But yeah, basically you can see. We're trying to solidify this whole area. If I'm putting a door right here, then I'm also putting a door right here. And that's just so I can conveniently come in and out of here. And I will probably on the second floor also put a staircase down to this level here. So I'm going to continue working on this, and I will see you guys in the morning for day 4. No. Okay, so mistakes were made. I have messed up everything. Just absolutely everything. I went ahead and put on DM so you could see really the big issue. I had to do this because I couldn't figure out why things were just not quite right. You know, the length of the wall didn't seem right. That's because it was not. So basically what happened here, and you can see it better from up top, is that it was originally supposed to be this long here on the side. But because we did do that pit, what I ended up doing is I didn't connect these. And I just did the wall up to here. And I went that way, as you can tell. All of this is wrong. Just absolutely off. So I've wasted a nice amount of glass, which is what hurts the most. The cement, yeah, okay. Look, the concrete mix being used here is probably going to be a stack or so. I don't know, maybe even less. I don't even have to worry too much about it. It's not that bad. But mostly I'm just upset that I wasted the time trying to figure out how that works and all of that. So you can see we've added a lot of frames overnight. It wasn't too bad. I went ahead and just added the floor here. Not simple enough, right? I added a railing. I probably don't need to fly anymore, but you know, I'm already flying, so this is it. I will relog after this and go back to no flying, but the reason why I'm flying is because I needed to show you the whoopsie that I have made. Now, thankfully, this side didn't get messed up because this side was correct. It was the right length. It's just that this side here was not, as you can tell. It ended so abruptly, and I was wondering why it was so short. And now I know. It's because it didn't go all the way to the end. It didn't. So now it's been fixed, all right? I've added the glass here. We're basically out of glass now, so I'm waiting for more, which is why this is basically all we're going to get done. And I have to remove all of this, meaning I think the best way to go about it is to remove these here and to just chop off the bottom and just have it all fall. I mean, that's fine by me. It is what it is. So this is what it looks like now after 3 days of work. Pretty impressive, I'd say, especially because day 1 and 2 I spent basically farming. I mean, day 2 we were even out of the house for a while. So I think it's going pretty well, especially if you consider that the bottom 3 floors are completely solid now on the left side. That's pretty sick. I will do the same thing on the right hand side as soon as I can, but I need to put more mix to make. I need to put more glass, everything. Once this layer is done, then we can start working on the second part of the tower, but I only wanted to get down to the first part of the tower on this 7-day period. And I think it's actually achievable. So the first part of the tower is going to be right here, right where that ends. So as long as I flatten this out right here, that's perfect. That's exactly what I needed to do. And eventually, yeah, there's going to be another layer. It's going to be huge. But this layer being done means my horde base is mostly complete. Everything's coming along. We made a couple of mistakes, but I think overall, it's going to work out. So thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next one for part 2. Until then, bye.